Hi, I'm Mandy and I'm with my friend Mei-Ling.
Hi there.
We love food and gardening. We both work with Permacultura Mediterránea, a permaculture education group, and we garden a lot together.
Oh yes, we do.
And how do we cut back on waste by gardening, Mei-Ling?
It's an awesome way to cut back on waste. If you think about it, when you buy at the store, you've got the waste of transportation, the waste of packaging, then you've got the waste of the money that goes out of the community. While you get rid of all that when you do your own gardening, plus you get to put all of those resources back into the compost pile and you close the circle. So, you know, it's a great way.
It really is. And it's fun to do it together.
Yeah.
So we try to do it with friends whenever we can. And we take what we get from the garden, we put it on our plate, and then we put it back in again. So we're going to talk about that a little bit in this video, how in that process we can eliminate waste so there's no such thing.
There we go. Shall we go?
Let's go in the garden.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go pick something in the garden.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
So,
Now we're going to eat all this. That's the fun part. No packaging here. Ready?
yes. That. Okay, so here we have the food scraps, all the stuff that we just got from cutting. And if you don't have a compost pile, then you can have something really cool in your even in your apartment, in an urban setting, which is worm composting. This was made by a friend of ours actually, but you can do it in many different ways. This is just 5-gallon buckets, and well, worms need the same things we do, which is oxygen, and they also need drainage, and they need food, right? So basically it is set up so I can put in all the little stuff that I have cut before, and this really makes an excellent compost, which you can then later use for whatever it is, and you close the cycle and there is no waste. Here we go again with the same thing. All right, so you want to come in and take a closer look. So this little critter is a red wriggler worm, and yeah, he is working really hard to make some excellent compost. Let me show you what the final product is. Okay, so this is the final product, and as you can see, it is really good. This is an excellent thing for the plants. It's got all the nutrients they need. You can use it to inoculate biochar, you can use it to make compost tea, or you can put it just as it is and give your plants absolutely everything they need. So we have closed the cycle. There is no waste at all. So, okay, just to give you an example, well, you can take this awesome stuff that these little critters, the wrigglers, have made for us, and add them into your pots, especially trees like this. And this guy really looks like it might need some. Okay, and well, I also use it on the starters, only that you can't go. It's really nutrient rich, so it's not a very good idea to go overboard with it or mix it in with the soil. But it's really good for starts too. And well, you may have noticed that we recycle completely, and we close the cycle several times, because we put our starts in. You can use these, which are toilet roll, the cardboard and the toilet rolls, to make the starters too. Okay, so yeah, fun ways of just recycling and getting rid of waste. Okay, so it looks like we've got rather more than our worms can take. So at this point, it's really good to have a compost where you can put all this stuff in so as not to waste it. And usually we eat more than we compost. So here in Escola Kumar, we're really lucky because we have this system where we stage the compost, the stuff, to make it ready for the compost pile for later on. So yeah, that way we don't absolutely waste anything. So let's go take a look at that. There.
Hey, so, what you got there? Great.
Yeah. Okay, so
Pour it on there. Whoops, stop. We'll pull all this in. Pour the rest in. Yeah. Excellent. Then we'll hold it for a while. And we got this good screen here, so no mosquitoes are getting in here. And when it's ready, we'll put it in the compost. When we're ready to do a big compost, we have enough material together.
awesome.
Well, I really enjoyed gardening with you, as usual, Mei-Ling. That was a lot of fun. And I'm very lucky to be here at Escuela Kumar, a demonstration site that's been donated to us to garden. But before, I used to live in the city, and we still made a lot of food on our balcony. But Mei-Ling and her family, they really know how to do urban gardening.
Well, when it comes to urban gardening, that's when it gets really interesting, because you can really cut down on waste there. That's where the biggest amount of waste is taking place. So if you got a balcony, you can have a garden. You can have sprouts, you can have kefir, you can have vertical gardens, you can have bottle gardens, you can have anything you want. Really, you can do a lot of it that way. And then if you really have no time, or you think you have no space, sometimes it can be a bit complicated. There are community gardens that you can join, and that is awesome too, because that's bringing together the whole neighborhood, the whole community. And if you really have to buy, the same things apply. Really try and buy in bulk, and go to the local markets and try to keep it in the community as much as it goes.
Right? You can still keep your packaging down.
Exactly.
And you can make friends at the garden. As a matter of fact, all of us who grow, most of us, we also buy food. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a balance of just keeping those same principles at work, whether you're gardening or buying food. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Bring your own ideas into how you want to cut down waste in the garden, and we'll be giving you some more tips in the next video.